Are you planning a trip to Korea or just interested in Korean food? This video will make you a Korean food expert in no time. I've compiled the correct pronunciation and descriptions of 50 different Korean foods, so you'll never be stuck looking at a menu in a Korean restaurant again. Come with me on a journey into the delicious world of Korea. Before we dive into learning food names, here's a very important tip: Korean food is ordered in slightly different units. Foods that are meant to be shared, such as stews, hot pots, and grills, are ordered in servings. For example, I'd like 2 servings of kimchi jjigae.
김치찌개 2인분 주세요.
김치찌개 2인분 주세요.
On the other hand, foods that come in a single bowl, such as rice, noodles, or cold noodles, are ordered by piece or bowl. You might say, I'll have 1 bibimbap, or I'll have 2 bowls of cold noodles.
냉면 2그릇 주세요.
냉면 2개 주세요.
Don't forget, be sure to remember, I'll tell you in Korean alphabetical order.
갈비,
This is beef or pork ribs, marinated in a soy sauce marinade and grilled. A signature dish of Korean barbecue, loved around the world.
갈비,
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 갈비탕,
This is ribs and brisket are stewed for a long time, then simmered with soy sauce, salt, and seasonings. The meat is usually eaten off the bone and finished with rolled rice, but depending on your preference, you can add glass noodles.
갈비탕,
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 계란말이,
4 eggs mixed with chopped scallions and carrots, rolled layer by layer in a pan, bring back sweet childhood memories of mom's cooking.
계란말이,
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 곰탕,
Beef bones and ox feet boiled vigorously for 24 hours create a milky white broth that can revive even the most exhausted soul.
곰탕,
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 고등어구이,
Fat-rich mackerel sprinkled with coarse salt and grilled on a wire rack releases savory oils that fill your mouth with pure happiness.
고등어구이,
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 곱창,
Clean beef small intestines seasoned with salt and pepper, grilled until crispy outside and chewy inside, become the addictive king of late-night snacks.
곱창,
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 곱창전골,
Take the addictive grilled Gopchang experience to the next level. Fresh beef intestines simmered in a bubbling hot pot with vegetables and spicy broth create the ultimate Korean comfort food. The chewy intestines absorb all the rich, savory flavors while you cook and eat together at the table. This communal dining experience transforms a simple ingredient into a warming, soul-satisfying feast that's perfect for cold nights and good friends.
곱창전골,
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 김밥,
Sesame oil, salt-seasoned rice topped with pickled radish, rolled egg, and stir-fried beef tightly wrapped in seaweed creates Korea's perfect lunchbox soul food. Korean kimbap comes in many different varieties. Gimbap is a popular Korean dish made by rolling rice and various ingredients in dried seaweed sheets. The most common types include tuna kimbap, made with tuna and mayonnaise, beef kimbap, featuring seasoned beef, and vegetable kimbap made only with vegetables and pickled ingredients. There's also fish cake kimbap that contains Korean-style fish cake, squid kimbap made with seasoned dried squid strips, and egg kimbap, where egg roll is the main ingredient. A special type is chungmu kimbap, which is quite different from the others. This variety is made simply with just rice and seaweed, but it's served alongside spicy seasoned squid salad that you eat together with the rice roll. This type of kimbap is famous as a specialty from Dongyang City in Gyeongsangnam-do Province. All these different kinds of kimbap can be easily found anywhere in Korea, and they're enjoyed by many people as a convenient yet nutritious meal or snack.
김밥,
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 김치,
Next food is kimchi, a healthy food that many of you know and are world famous for. Kimchi is a representative Korean fermented food made by salting vegetables such as nappa, cabbage or radish, and mixing them with seasonings like red pepper powder, garlic, and ginger. Rich in lactic acid bacteria, it is recognized worldwide as a health food. Even within Korea, kimchi has different recipes and slightly different ingredients from house to house. There are also many other types of vegetables such as green onions and sesame leaves, and fruits such as watermelon and peaches.
김치,
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 김치 볶음밥,
If you fry sour kimchi in sesame oil, add rice, and add spam, it becomes the essence of digging a refrigerator and the best home-cooked meal to soothe Koreans' hearts. Fried rice, which is eaten after eating pork belly, chicken ribs, and gamjatang, and stir-fried at the end, is called a Korean dessert in Korea and is a delicacy.
김치 볶음밥,
김치볶음밥, 김치볶음밥,
김치찌개,
Add pork and tofu to the sour kimchi and let it simmer, and you'll have a magical, healing dish that will melt away all your stress in one bowl. You can also add canned tuna or ham or canned mackerel or soy and serve it with a hearty bowl of rice.
김치찌개,
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 냉면,
Chewy noodles made from buckwheat and starch are rolled in ice-cold broth and eaten, and the heat of the summer is instantly relieved. Other popular dishes include pancakes, which are thinly sliced meats served with cold broth and topped with fruits, eggs, and other toppings, and bibimbap naengmyeon, which is served with spicy sauce.
냉면,
냉면, 냉면,
닭갈비,
If you marinate chicken in red pepper paste, soy sauce, sugar seasoning, and stir-fry it on an iron plate with cabbage and sweet potato, you will have a fiery feast. There is also a street where this chicken ribs restaurant is gathered in Chuncheon. So if you have anything to do, you can stop by Chuncheon and have a delicious meal.
닭갈비,
닭갈비, 닭갈비,
된장찌개,
Miso, a fermented soybean paste, is simmered with tofu, zucchini, and potatoes for a deeply savory, motherly flavor. Along with kimchi stew, it's the soul food of Korea.
된장찌개,
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 떡,
White rice cakes, made from powdered rice and steamed, have a chewy texture and subtle sweetness that make them a favorite part of Korean special occasions. During holidays, each household makes rice cakes to share the joy with family members.
떡,
떡, 떡,
떡국,
Boil the rice cake in a clear beef bone soup and add eggs and green onions to enjoy the divine food that turns 1 year old in a Lunar New Year. There's a saying too, if you don't eat rice cake soup at the beginning of the year, you won't turn 1 year old. These days, you can even eat it at restaurants every day.
떡국,
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 떡볶이,
Boil chewy rice cakes and fish cakes in sweet and spicy sauces with red pepper paste, sugar, red pepper powder, and secret seasoning. And a national snack containing the memories of young Koreans is born. In front of all schools in Korea, this shop has been a favorite snack since childhood, and it is a snack that I like and make often.
떡볶이,
떡볶이, 떡볶이,
막걸리,
Rice Makgeolli has many kinds of Makgeolli nationwide with its unique aroma and taste. There are also several experience spaces where foreigners can make their own when they visit. These days, fruits are added to make young people like it. It is everywhere in the restaurant. However, there are different types of Makgeolli from region to region, so please check what kind of Makgeolli it is and order it.
막걸리,
막걸리, 막걸리,
만두,
When you boil or boil pork, tofu, and chives in thin dumpling skin, the hot juices that burst out when you bite into it move your mouth. It can be applied to various dishes, such as steamed dumplings, fried dumplings, mixed dumplings, dumpling soup, and dumpling ramen. And these days, Korean dumplings are enjoyed not only in Korea, but also in many countries around the world as frozen food.
만두,
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 멸치 볶음,
If you fry a very small dried anchovy in sesame oil and add soy sauce, sugar, and sesame seeds, the crispy and salty taste disappears in an instant. It is a food that appears a lot in Korean meals. If you look closely, you can see small eyes. But once you eat it, you fall in love with the savory, sweet, and salty taste.
멸치 볶음,
멸치볶음, 멸치볶음,
미역국,
When dried sea mustard is sesame oil and sautéed with beef, water is poured and boiled to create a traditional Korean soup that is essential for a birthday. In Korea, women eat together for almost a month after giving birth because it is a great food to eat after giving birth. It is very healthy and wonderful food.
미역국,
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 비빔밥,
If you put 5 to 6 kinds of vegetables, meat, and fried eggs on top of warm rice and mix them with red pepper paste, you can experience nutritious and delicious bibimbap. You don't need to add only special vegetables because bibimbap means you mix various things with rice. Among the various foods in the refrigerator, you can easily eat various nutrients at once by adding your favorite vegetables or meat to sesame oil and mixing them with red pepper, paste, or soy sauce so you can have a delicious meal.
비빔밥,
비빔밥, 비빔밥,
비빔밥,
Let's go to the next food.
불고기,
This is thinly sliced beef or pork marinated in soy sauce, sugar, garlic, sesame oil, and other seasonings and grilled. The name bulgogi is synonymous with Korean food, and it's a staple in the world. There are different types of bulgogi, such as pork, beef, duck, chicken, etc. There are many different recipes and cooking methods, with different vegetables added depending on the restaurant or home. Each region has different recipes for bulgogi, so you should check the pictures to make sure it's your favorite style before ordering.
불고기,
불고기,
불고기.
That's it for today, and please look forward to the second video of Korean food. Please let me know in the comments what your friends like or are curious about. If this video helped a lot, don't forget to set up likes and subscription notifications. The support of Global Friends is a great help to make a good video for me. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.